Last episode, we went to the Pale Garden to explore all the new features of the Garden Awakens update. However, there is one update I missed out on before, the Bundles of Bravery update. So today, I decided to obtain every new colored bundle. Today, I have the string to make the bundles. I had to make an automatic string farm to craft the bundles I needed, as well as collecting the needed dyes to make everything. Will I be successful in building the farm, collecting the dyes, and making all the bundles or not? Watch till the end to find out. As always, make sure to like and subscribe since I'm trying to push for 700 before 2026. So if you would subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Also, before we begin, this video is sponsored by Crestvale Hosting. Crestvale Hosting is a server hosting platform where you can purchase your very own servers for games including GTA 5 and American Truck Simulator, with Minecraft servers being a planned addition later on. One final thing, subscribe to That Good Man on YouTube. I'm his official editor now and I'm trying to help my man out. Anyways, enjoy the video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I want to obtain every single bundle that is available to get since I skipped that update previously. But before we do that, I forgot one thing, and that is the boat with a chest. So let's just make a pale oak boat with our logs that we have and a chest as well, and then we combine them to make a pale oak boat with chest. And let's place that down over here. But anyways, before we begin, I want to cover up this mess right here. It is a cobblestone farm, so let's just cover it with cobblestone. It will look at least a bit more decent. When we are done renovating this, let's just add a pale oak door. Let's go to bed. Now we need to get the ingredients to make a bundle in the first place. Leather and string. We already have a leather farm in the works. Not even in the works, finished. This one, where you could breed a bunch of cows and they get crushed to death. The first material that we need to get for the farm is glass, so it's time to head to the desert. So then we can grab loads of sand. We have more than enough. It's time to get out of here. We're back at the base. Let's leave most of the sand to smelt. Next up after that is magma, so we have to go to the nether.
The nether. The nether.
The nether. The nether.
The nether.
Collect all this magma over here, and we already have enough, so I'm gonna get out of here. Now that we are back home, I'm going to use this shulker box for everything that I need for the farm. Next up, we need a stack of blocks. One stack of stone bricks should do, and we need 40 whole chests. Luckily, I got a bunch of spruce logs over here. Yeah, let's just make that into wood and all that into chests. And we still don't have enough, 32. But we have a massive tree over there.
And do you know what else is massive?
So let's get chopping. This should be enough. And now we have 40 chests in total. The next thing on the list is cobwebs. So we need to go on a bit of a side quest. And I think I know a cave where there is a mine shaft. Is this it? Well, yes it is. Let's fly over there. And we have made it to the mine shaft. Now let's just start gathering cobwebs with our shears. Oh, this is gonna be good for collecting this stuff. Just get out of here. Get out of here, bro. Okay, we have all 40 cobwebs. I'm gonna grab a couple extra. I want to see if there's anything we need to get while we're down here. Besides redstone, not much. So I'm gonna try and get like 2 stacks of redstone. Speak of the devil. Oh, I found some extra diamonds. Nice. But what we're looking for, most importantly, redstone. Ooh, a golden apple in this chest I found. Ooh, another golden apple I found. Okay, there's a bunch of redstone over here. Too bad there's a bunch of mobs guarding it. Get out, man. Anyways, let's get some redstone, man. Okay, I almost got like 3 stacks now after that. Well, that's the last bit of redstone I need. Just gonna dig out of here the old-fashioned way. Okay, I found an old cave. Yeah, I've been here. Just gonna get out of here. Time to head home. So let's put the shulker box down with all our stuff. We have all the cobwebs we need. We need loads of hoppers though. Got loads of iron here, but will be enough. Anyways, yeah, we have to start chopping down loads of trees. Let's go over there first to replant the saplings. And I want to get my bone meal. And then we could grow the trees again with the bone meal we have. Let's take care of this one first. With that wood for the first tree, we already have enough. 34 chests. And then let's combine that with all the iron we have. I'm not sure if it will be enough. Oh, it is just enough. I'm not gonna get 34. I just need 31, so that's what I'm getting. Okay, I got an extra. Next, we need 10 pieces of redstone dust, along with 9 ladders. And now we got rails. We need 4 powered rails, so this could go here. Next is some trapdoors. Can make that over here. Put that in the shulker box. Now some slabs. Just need 3, so let's get that. We also need 3 levers, so let's grab that over here. Put it in the shulker box. We're gonna need some redstone comparators. Only 2. Next, we need either 2 dispensers or droppers. I'm just gonna make both. We got both dispensers. Let's make a couple droppers as well. Now I want to spend some time at the farm to replenish my cobblestone supplies. I think I got 1 stack, which is enough. Should be at least. We need 2 more observers into the shulker box. Using some of our slime balls also, I want to make sticky pistons. First, we need a regular piston. We need 2 of those, and then we convert that into sticky pistons, and then we can make a redstone repeater with some redstone torches we made. We also need to make a minecart, so I guess that's one reason to have that extra hopper, and then we can make that into a hopper minecart, which we put in the shulker box. Next, we need a boat as well as 2 water buckets.
Water bucket! Release!
I can use my current one along with the new one I made. We also need to make a redstone block, put it in the shulker box, along with a campfire of all things. So let's just chop down this 1 oak tree. Since we need the logs to make a campfire, I want to get a little bit of coal. And there, we got the campfire. Let's place it in the shulker box. I need my shovel, along with some flint and steel. So let's go find some gravel since I don't have any. There's gravel at the bottom of this lake over here. We got the flint. Now we gotta make some flint and steel. Flint and steel.
Flint and steel. Flint and steel. Flint and steel. Flint and steel. Flint and steel.
And we have all the resources we need. But what I want to do is actually go to the iron farm and replenish our iron stocks. I want to be AFK at here for some decent time. I'll be back.
2,000 years later.
Alright guys, we are back. Oh my days, bro. I do not need this much iron. I'm out of here. And now with our shulker boxes, I want to start making the farm over here. First thing we want to do is grab our 40 chests, and then let's start placing them. And we have to do it again 3 blocks away on the other side. Next thing we want to do is place all the hoppers going into the chests. Now we want to grab the glass along with our building blocks and place the glass on top of the chest and the stone bricks around the glass. Now we need to use the rails, and we place them in this order so it circles all the way around. And then we power the powered rails with a lever that we just flipped, and do that over here as well. Let's get the minecart hopper up and running real quick, and we'll go around collecting all the items for the hoppers. And now with our 2 stacks of magma, we want to build on top of this and go out 2 blocks as well. And let's fill in the platform along with this middle part. Now we have to place glass on the outline and border of the magma, and place more glass on the corners as well. And we must make an infinite water source with our 2 buckets, and place the water in all the corners. In the center over here, we need to build 3 blocks up and build around the sides, and place glass around that, which we're gonna need more of. Let's get the glass. Now let's remove all the temporary blocks and make another layer of glass. And in the middle right here, we have to use the cobwebs to make a trap and build up with our building blocks, and place a dispenser in the middle over here. I need to get out though. And let's place down the dispenser over here, and we need a hopper going into it, as well as a block below and a block here, and a chest above the hopper. Now we need to get some redstone dust. We place a piece there and over here, and build out 2 blocks behind us, as well as to the right and to the left. Now time to use the observers, and we need to connect 2 hoppers facing into each other. And let's grab some comparators and place them going into the hoppers, and we need blocks going into the comparators just like that. And we need some more redstone on both of the blocks we just placed, and the last lever, we're gonna use it for one of these blocks, and then between them we place a block of redstone. And we need to place another block over here. The lever has to be on the other side, and then on this side we need a repeater and another observer on top of that. There we go. Now what we want to do is keep layering it with glass, and after that continue the cobweb trap for 2 more blocks. Now that we're done with the trap, let's add another layer of glass. Next we will need the campfire along with some trapdoors. The spruce ones will do, and let's place them in this way, and the campfire in the middle. Then we extinguish it with our shovel. And let's place a couple building blocks on top of all the trapdoors, and a dispenser going into the campfire area. Now let's place some blocks on top of the observer going over here. With our remaining redstone, we place that on top of all this. But what we want to do now is place a hopper going into the dispenser, and then we want to get one of our chests. In fact, we're making a double chest. Let's get down and then start placing blocks all the way down. Let's make a column like that, and then with the ladders layers we crafted, we can build our way up. Now, the next part will not be fun at all. We have to bring 12 armadillos over here. But actually, we only need 2, really, because we can breed the rest. So I'm gonna get my leads at the base and head to the savannah. We're already here. What we're here for. The armadillos. I just need 2 of you. And we found him a friend. In fact, let's get another while we're at it. And now we just have to make it all the way home with these guys. Oh, wait, another one. Let's bring him home. All right, we made it to the base. Now we just have to get them over to the farm. I got all the armadillos into one place. Now I want to make a fence. Then we can put them all over there. Now I want to get some spider eyes. I only have 1. Now we have to wait till nighttime. It's nighttime now, and there's a spider. Exactly what we're looking for. It should be the spider eyes, the most important thing. Then we can breed these guys. And they're reproducing. Let's do the same to both of you two. We have 6 armadillos now, so we're gonna need like 12 spider eyes. We're up to 9 spider eyes now. Yes, come here, you spider. We only need 1 more spider eye. Yes, I got the spider eye. I'm out. Can we breed them now? Alright, we're gonna have to wait. Cooldown is 5 minutes, so I'll be back then. Alright, it's been enough time so we can breed these 2 guys again and these 2 guys again. Now we have another baby armadillo. Now let's go back to waiting. While I wait for the next window to breed the armadillos, what I want to do is make a staircase that sends all the way down over here to where I am. And there we go, the staircase is complete. Now we can breed more of the armadillos. There we go, we got 2 new armadillos. And it is time to breed the final pair of armadillos. Let's get the leads ready. And yeah, let's put them over here. Then we need to wait about 20 minutes for them to grow. After 20 minutes, all the armadillos are grown up. Alright, now let's get you up over here. And now we have to lure him over there. Yes. Alright, he's trapped and now we have to do this 11 more times. At long last, we got the final armadillo in. And what we want to do is build out with our slab and place some temporary blocks and put 2 slabs there. And then get rid of the temporary blocks. Next, we're gonna need the boat. We have to place it like this and align it right here, straight down the middle. Now let's get out of the boat. The next step is to lure a zombie to the boat, which we cannot do until it's nighttime. So I'll be back once it's nighttime, I guess. It is nighttime. I need to get a name tag for the zombie, and I'm gonna name it after one of my fans, Mr. Y. That's his name. He's a frequent commenter, and you're a legend. So I'm gonna name the zombie after you, mate. Aha! And we have a perfect victim. Let's lure him over to the boat. Come up, you dumb zombie. Aha! There you are. You better be commenting this video, otherwise you're getting touched. I'm just gonna clean up this mess over here. We need loads of potions of infestation and potions of weaving, and we're gonna need loads of stone. 32 is good enough, but we will also need blaze powder. So let's get the rods, and I have nether wart. I want to set up a little farm though, so then I don't run out. So before we do anything, let's make a little area like right here that can be used for nether wart. And with the glass from earlier, we can make some bottles and put them in the brewing stand. Craft some blaze powder and put the blaze powder in there along with the nether wart. We have the awkward potions ready. Now we have to convert it into infestation potions. We will also need our gunpowder right here to make it into splash potions. And we have that. And we have to do this all over again. So I'm gonna make a shulker box dedicated to infestation potions. I want to fill it up. I'm making another brewing stand so then we can get more done. And I'm gonna keep doing this until I get all the potions needed for the shulker box. You know what, while I'm at it, I'm gonna make another brewing stand. And we are finally done. We have that shulker box filled. Next, we're gonna need weaving potions. So I want to make a bunch of more bottles. I never actually did this before, but one of my comments said name one of the dogs Bajeet. I know he did it as a troll, but I got him, man. And then we're gonna name the dog Bajeet. Thank you, Alexis Mataka, for commenting this. We got Bajeet, Tyler, and Oreo. Let's go. And we have the last batch we need. Gotta deposit all this, and I'm gonna get the potions. Now that we have all the shulker boxes, what we want to do is deposit all the infestation potions over here. And now we do the same for weaving. Yes, there we go. We have everything. What we want to do next is get 2 stacks of any block, and the 2 stacks that we're choosing are blocks of dirt. And let's put 2 stacks there and turn on the lever to use the farm, and let's light the campfire. We got silverfish coming out. Yes, and we got loads of string because of the weaving. This is wonderful. So the cobwebs spawn, and then since they can't be on magma or in water, then they make stream into the hoppers I put under the magma. And we got all the stream we need to make the bundles, which is why we even made this video in the first place. Now let's go over here to craft some bundles, man. I need loads of leather. A stack is enough. I want to make some bundles. We need 17 in total. So let's put them all over here so that we can get every color bundle. We got all the bundles we need. We already have the first one down since we just need the basic color. With the white dye we got earlier, we can use that to make the first bundle. Let's combine it with the white dye. And yes, we got the white bundle. We need to start getting some dyes. We need light blue dye so that gets another bundle out of the way. Let's make the light blue bundle. We got 2 dyes out of the way, yellow and red, the dandelion and poppy. And we're gonna also need to make an orange dye, so let's do that right now. We can make a red bundle right here. We got that, as well as a yellow bundle and an orange one. Next, I want to get the black dye, so that means we have to go find a squid. I have come across a different flower, however, which makes magenta dye. All right, so we can make a magenta bundle. And there's some cornflowers as well over here. And what is this supposed to be? Outside daisy. Light gray dye. All right, well, we needed that. We can make a light gray bundle now, however, and a blue bundle. We're at the jungle also, so we can get another dye out of the way. The brown dye, which we need from cocoa beans, so we can make brown dye and make that into a brown bundle. Oh yes, squid. I was gonna mention the black dye, which we need from ink sacs. So let's kill a couple of these bad boys and we can make that all into black dye. I think I can make gray dye with this. No, I can't. How about with white dye? Yes, I can. Now we can make a gray bundle and our own black bundle. I think I can mix blue and red to make purple dye. Yes, and then we can make a purple bundle. There we go. The colors we have left are cyan, green, lime, pink. Yeah, that's it. And now to the desert. Well, actually, we could get lime dye over there since it's a coral reef. And you can make sea pickles into lime dye. So let's get these sea pickles. I'm gonna grab some stone and make a crafting table in order to make a furnace. And I need some coal first, which is, for me, luckily right over there. So with that coal, we can smelt the cactus. And then we got lime dye, I mean green dye, which we can make another bundle with. And we need another one, so then we can make cyan dye and combine it with another bundle and put it in the shulker box. And then we need to smelt some sea pickles, and then we can make a lime bundle. There we go. Last dye we need is pink dye. We already found the flower we needed. And with the peony, we got pink dye. There we go. The pink bundle, and that is all the bundles we need. And I have to say, today has been very successful. We built this farm right here, and we got every single bundle we wanted. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Hope y'all enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.